Dozens of video from everyday people suggesting children recently reported missing in Virginia are victims of mass abductions, but Virginia State Police say that is not the case.
It's been going around that there's 50 missing children in Virginia, the state of Virginia, where I live, over the last couple of weeks. Now, what was really interesting is I have never gotten an Amber Alert. You would think my phone would be going off
And
all the
it's
time.
also a soft yes that there's something being hidden because the Four of Swords with the sword underneath, and in addition, the King of Cups does also hide stuff too. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our channel called the Three of Pentacles. We are three tarot card readers, and we like to read on world events and news, and also things that make us go And we read for entertainment purposes, but we also do it also educational purposes because we really go deep. We also do personal readings, and if you want to get in touch with us, just look below and down in the description. You will see that we all offer personal readings and also energy healings by my woo sisters, Kyla and Lynn.
Hi, everybody.
How you doing? And my name is Barbara. So again, we like to read on so many things, but on this video, we are going to be reading about some news that's kind of it's not very nice news, but
It's been going around that there's 50 missing children in Virginia, the state of Virginia, where I live, over the last couple of weeks. Now, what was really interesting is I have never gotten an Amber Alert. You would think my phone would be going off all the time. And then my friend, who is an investigator in one of the counties right around where I live too, he told me, he brought it up just yesterday and said, I haven't gotten any Amber Alerts, have you? And I said, no. And he has gone into the police records because all of that information should be there, and he's not even seeing anything on this record, in the police files, in access to the police records. So we're going to play this video. This girl, I just found this one because we had two other videos that I shared with you guys. So we're going to watch this one. I've put it up on to 1.5 since it's almost 3 minutes, but she starts going into some pretty good detail that are interesting. That might be some good questions for us to ask. Okay. And again, we'll give you the link to this. This was from X as well.
Then I'll be back to talk about it. At 9 o'clock at night. Looks a lot like this. Dozens of video from everyday people suggesting children recently reported missing in Virginia are victims of mass abductions, but Virginia State Police say that is not the case. Here is what we can confirm. State Police, who have received reports of missing people in the entire state, says 88 children were reported missing statewide last week. I know that number is startling. State Police say many of those children are missing because they ran away from home.
Oh, State Police are concerned that 88 children went missing in Virginia last week alone. Okay, well, that is so comforting. Next question, why aren't they concerned? 2,300 children are missing every single day in the United States. That is a fact. When there is a spike of missing children like this in a state, and when people are reporting seeing weird things that has a connection to children, of course they are going to be concerned. Maybe it's just the cynic in me after following so many true crime cases and missing person cases over the years, but I believe if police tell you to look in one direction, you should look in the opposite from where they're trying to direct you. Virginia cops need to focus on finding those missing children and finding them now, because yes, I am sure some of them could be runaways, just like a lot of missing children are, but that does not mean that they aren't in danger. What about the rest of them? Because not all 88 of those children are runaways, and cops know that. So what the fuck is going on? I, for one, am proud of the people of Virginia who are keeping their foot on the neck of the cops who are trying to sweep this under the rug and pretend that nothing weird is happening. Because let's just say those ice cream trucks aren't involved in the disappearances of children at all. What the fuck are they doing out at 9, 10 o'clock at night? Like, is that just normal in Virginia? Because I kind of doubt it. And I have heard people saying that they brought their children out at night when they saw the ice cream trucks, like one mother who had 2 children with her, and when she got close to the truck and the truck driver realized that she was with her kids, he took off. Apparently he was not interested in serving children who had a parent with them. And why did the sightings of these ice cream trucks late at night correlate with the spike of 88 children going missing in 1 week in Virginia? And to be clear, I've heard the number 50 since the beginning of the month. I've heard the number 33. Whatever the number is, it is way too high.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, me just coming from Virginia, and I that's the first time I went up there and I saw all this greenery and these beautiful fields and these nice American type houses and everything like that. I would never ever think that this is going on there, especially with these trucks going on. I'm like, where are these trucks? You know, where
Well, they're
is that
out in the
happening?
cities, and that's like out in
Yeah,
Virginia Beach and stuff like that. So
yeah. It's
not
just
where
I
you
could,
were visiting out in the country, girl.
yeah, yeah. Because I was like, wow, and these beautiful places. Where is this happening? But it sounds serious. It sounds like they may be covering something up. But I
Yep.
mean, neon ice cream trucks, that gets a lot of attention at night, especially with young
Well,
people.
and it, like she said, 9, 10 o'clock at night showing up in the neighborhoods. I mean, as a
Yeah,
kid, I don't remember the ice cream truck ever being there that late. They were here more during the daytime,
Yeah.
exactly.
maybe like shortly after dinner time, but they
Mm-hmm.
weren't out when the sun was going down.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
So let's
Just to recap, Lynn, what did your friend say, the investigator? Did he admit that something has been happening? There's more
No, he's
kids?
not sure. He said he was
Not
seeing the
sure.
information coming out too, and he tried to pull into police records because, obviously if there's missing kids, there should be Amber Alerts, so that should go
Mm-hmm.
across, all the counties and should be available for all the police to see, if
Yeah.
they're looking for all these missing kids. So he's like, I don't even know what's going on. It didn't make sense
Mm,
to him. So he's like, I
okay.
don't know if it's true. So let's start with that. Are there all these missing kids? Just so quickly, let's find out if there really are these missing kids.
We're going to ask if it's true that this story is really going on. If there's like these 40,
A,
50
a
missing
lot of,
children.
however many missing children there are, is there an influx of missing children over the last couple of weeks in the state of Virginia? Is this
Okay,
true?
so we're looking for yes. We're looking for yes or no
Looking for a
or
yes or something? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with these
what's
kids?
going on with it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, something definitely is going on there.
Yeah.
Okay. I got two major arcana so far. I'm going to pull the two clarifiers. What's going on with this information? Is it true that this is really happening? In the first card that I get, there's a four of swords. So if I only pull two cards, the first two cards is the four of swords and the page of wands. So the page of wands already gives me like little people, children. And it's also a soft yes that there's something being hidden because the four of swords with the sword underneath. And in addition, the king of cups does also hide stuff too.
Yep.
But they're kind of like acting like nothing is going on because that temperance is what people see. People see that no, everything is balanced, everything is fine, everything is cool. But there's truth to what that story is about because you see the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So there's some information there's some movement going on around it. Although people are acting like there's nothing to it because the Fool actually kind of almost choose to ignore some things. So just by looking at these first 7 cards, it's almost like, yeah, there's something going on, it's being hidden, but there's movement going on, and some people are choosing to ignore it, like she was saying, the police choose to ignore it. So what do you all get from it?
What do you think, Kyla?
Yeah, as you said, the King of Cups in the past, something being hidden. Again, repeated with the Four of Swords, so information being hidden. Again, with the Page of Wands about the little ones and vulnerability, with the Fool just below. Divine timing, they're taking their time, there's nothing being shown, but this news story comes up as is like the Knight of Swords, some unexpected news coming up here. We don't have like an ace, so maybe what I'm getting is we don't have an ace that you literally says yes, this is like a direct yes to this question. But I think what I'm getting from this is there is some truth to it, and it's happening more than normal, and it's being hidden, but maybe not to the extent that they're saying. Maybe not that big number that they're saying.
Right.
What do you think, Lynn?
Yeah. I mean, we've got a soft yes to some of it. Should we, you want to pull a couple clarifiers and see?
Yes.
Just ask, is the number of missing kids in the state of Virginia, has it increased over the last couple of weeks more than, normal?
Okay, has it increased more than normal? I have two major arcana, so it's a big deal question that you just asked. The first card came out as the Hermit.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one is the Tower. So it looks like there has been some type of
There has been an
increase that they're looking at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And those are major arcana. So
Do we want to pull two more clarifiers, or do we want to do a 3-card spread or something? Are the state police hiding something?
you want to do that, Kyla?
We both can pull if you'd like
Sure.
me to look at them. Mm-hmm.
Is the state police looking at it? Because out of these cards, I definitely feel that there is something going on that they're hiding. Because we have two hidden cards, the King of Cups and the Four Swords, but with the Temperance there in the middle. Anyway, if they're hiding it, okay, if the state police are hiding it, let's see.
My first card is the Nine of Pentacles, which is the card
On
that
the
you
bottom
had
of the
on
deck.
your deck.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we have the Star and the Death card.
And
Now, the
I
Nine
think
of
I think
Pentacles-
you're going to find on the bottom of your deck, Kyla, is the 3 of Pentacles too.
Well,
Five
as you
Pentacles.
said that,
Temporary
As you
five.
said-
Okay, 5, and you've got it again. Okay.
as you said that, I looked at the bottom of mine.
I thought. Okay, got it.
Which is interesting because you also had the Three of Pentacles in your last poll.
Yep.
All right, and Five of Pentacles in the bottom of my deck, which is temporary setbacks, which is very strange that here we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is a card of freedom. It's not necessarily about, something bad. We have the Star.
But it does look like. I mean, which cards came up first?
This one, the Nine of
It'd
Pentacles.
still be
came
a
up.
yes that they're hiding something. I guess that the state police are actually hiding something.
Then we have the Star and then the Death
Yeah.
card.
Yeah.
So I did a 3-card pull too. If the state police are hiding something, and I get a state police card because that could be a state police card, the
Some
Emperor,
structures, yeah.
and that's a major arcana, and that's a yes, and I get a soft yes as well. And it looks like they might be trying to show how often this happens. I mean, it could be that they're
That's what I'm wondering is.
putting them on blast, maybe.
Yeah, but why aren't we getting the Amber Alerts? If these kids are really going missing, why aren't we getting the Amber Alerts? Our phones, with that many kids, even with 15 kids in 2 weeks, my phone should have been ringing.
But
I
that's what
haven't
I'm saying. Maybe they're not really going missing.
Huh?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe they're not really going missing. Maybe they're trying to put them on blast, showing what's been going on in the past, and they're getting people in that area and around the states to kind of look at it, because slowly they're trying to pull this information out about what has always been going on with little people.
And I
have
agree.
to agree with what you're saying. I did a
Yeah.
poll and I asked, what's going on in Virginia with these kids, and give us more information about. I have the Hanged Man in the environment, so it's about enlightening.
Yeah.
We have the Six of Cups in the outcome, which is again, we have like kindness cards coming up. We have freedom cards coming up. In the clarifiers, I have the Five of Wands and the Judgment cards. So judgment is a wake-up call, all right? So there's conflict happening, some inner, maybe within the system, there's a conflict happening. Some people probably wanting to make a big deal out of it, and some people trying to hide it. But this is bringing it to the forefront and giving us a long-term view of what's been happening for a long time.
That makes sense. So maybe you're not getting the Amber
We're not
Alerts.
getting any movie cards, so something tells me this is just trying to wake the general public up. I mean, it's weird that we haven't had like the magician come up.
Yeah, but I don't think you're getting Amber Alerts because maybe they're not really happening. Maybe that they're not.
Well, I know that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
Virginia was chosen for a reason.
I know. Well, we're close to DC.
Okay, well, that could be. And by the way, just tonight when we're doing this video, there's 2 people in the house that got Amber Alerts for the little people. So
Down there in Florida.
yeah,
Okay. But see, you got the Amber Alerts. If even if one child has been gone over the last 2 weeks, I still should have gotten an Amber Alert. It's been months since I've seen an Amber Alert.
Right.
Maybe they're protecting them really, but they're blasting them at the same time, protecting the little ones, but blasting the movement of them being snatched.
All right, let's ask this. The photographs of the missing children that are being shown on, they said on TikTok, are they actually really missing children?
I'll do a 3-card pull.
Me too.
I mean, it looks like overall it's a wake-up call to start letting people realize just how many kids are really going missing. I mean, and if people are at least finally paying attention to that, it's not a bad thing.
Are they really missing
I just
children?
want to make sure that these kids are safe if they're missing, you know?
Now, the King of Wands sees truth and integrity. However, it could have been children that have already been missing.
Yeah,
In the
that's what I'm
past.
wondering if they're reposting.
Yeah,
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah. And you got the 9 of Wands again?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
What came to me when you asked that question is it's not like current, it's been
Right.
in the past.
It's missing.
I have the 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So this is a soft yes, but there's some conflicting information.
Part of the war, maybe.
Yeah. Well, and all the information that has to come out about the littles too. That's interesting.
And Kyla, as you were saying that, I looked at the bottom of the deck and I got this big yes.
Right.
So maybe they're trying to draw attention towards what's been going on
For
forever
a long time.
by doing this, yeah.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Virginia was chosen. Maybe because you're close to DC, like you say, Lynn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, depending on where all these, you know, we'd have to really investigate to see where all the kids were missing and everything else too, to see. That's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Not a lot of answers to it, but so
No.
maybe hopefully these kids really are not missing. And that it is a wake-up call to start making people pay more attention to it.
Pay more attention. I think that's what the cards are saying.
Yeah.
Start
Yeah.
asking more questions. There's quite possibly cases in the past that happened where they didn't send the Amber Alerts out even.
Well, and
There is a cover-up happening, but it's not necessarily that it's been happening over the last few weeks.
yeah,
as
I mean, we
they're
weren't getting the devil or anything, so or the
No.
Hierophant. So it looks like it is probably more of a wake-up call.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep. Well, that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
all things considered.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome.
All righty.
All right. So did you want to ask anything else, or you want to just make this the short video on this? What would you
Did
like
you want
to
to ask any questions about that suspicious ice cream truck?
Okay, let's ask.
yeah.
Ice cream truck showing
If
up
you
in
want to use your pendulum for this one, up to you.
Okay. Is it true about the ice cream trucks showing up late in the neighborhoods? Okay. Are these ice cream trucks driving away when parents show up with their kids? Yes.
Are the ice cream trucks working with the good guys?
No.
Okay. So there's some movement going on with those trucks, and they're putting them on blast with that.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, I will say when I heard this, I was like, oh, because so many things have been stopped with underground action and stuff like that, that they're just grabbing them left and right. That's what I was immediately, my heart went, oh God. Are they just like in a panic looking for
Anybody, any victim.
Yeah. And not being as discreet. So obviously by using the ice cream trucks, I mean, it's not like they haven't used ice cream trucks before in the past, but to make it so obvious at that time frame, that's nuts.
Well,
And there's
so
definitely
you have
movement
to-
going on there. You have to be careful. Yeah.
Yeah. And watch your kids. Don't let your kids go out anywhere by
And
themselves.
not just even ice cream trucks, just any cars. I've over here in Canada, I've seen that a lot. Just cars just turning up or just, on streets parked and targeting, kids.
Yeah.
And females as well,
Yeah.
but probably more with children. So
Yeah.
just have to keep our eyes open, not be paranoid about it, but just be aware of your environment, you know.
Always. Yeah. Be alert. Be alert.
Be alert, exactly. Alert and aware. Excellent.
so.
All right. Did you all want to? That was a great question, Kyla. Thank you for that. So did you want to ask anything else, or you wanted to go ahead and conclude?
I think we're good. It's
Right.
kind of confusing as to where we're going with it, and let's just keep an eye on it, and let's see if anything comes out.
Okay. Maybe in the next few weeks we can come back on this question and see how it's been developing.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds
We
good.
can do that. Okay, excellent. All right, we want to thank you all for watching our video. And we also like to thank you all for liking and sharing and subscribing, because we're over 200 subscribers, and we would like to get to 250. And we know that you're out there, and we can spread more information and get everybody in this community of opening their mind and being aware of their environment and what's going on in their world. So we'd like to thank you all for that. And Kyla's going to tell us where we can be seen, found, and heard.
All right, so we are on YouTube, Rumble, Instagram, and Facebook. So we would love if you will come and join us on all of our platforms. Our information is down below. Now remember, we will never contact you first for anything, so please beware of scammers. And we appreciate you all so much for watching. Thank you so much, and we will see you again.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.